Hi, this is Philip Dahlheimer with the Viral Publicity. We're at Ice Lounge in Long Beach for another business-to-business mixer. And I'm sitting here with Andy D'Esposito. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Philip. How are you?
Excellent. So, tell us a little bit about your business and the customers you would like to target.
I work for a company called Teks Packaging. We are a thermoformer based in the Midwest. We specialize in medical packaging. Most of our customers make medical products, so we sell them the packaging that gets filled and usually Tyvek lidded or put in a pouch. A lot of times it gets sterilized, and then it usually ends up in a hospital or a doctor's office.
So what are the manufacturing plants?
We have one manufacturing plant in Huntley, Illinois, and we have a warehouse out here in Ontario, California, out west, and then we ship to all over the world, so we're pretty much global.
And the customers that you have here in Los Angeles, who do you target?
Well, basically, 3 of our top 10 accounts are in the West, and with the warehouse in California, that helps. Over 30% of our business comes west of the Rockies, so we're very friendly freight-wise and warehousing in terms and things of that nature. And then I'm in the West to develop the sales for Teks Packaging, so I'm calling on major medical companies in the West, in Mexico, and actually in Costa Rica as well. Yeah.
It's a great little country to go visit, huh?
Yeah, that's a nice area.
Okay, so with the healthcare bill, how does your company think that will help them or the whole industry?
Well, I would imagine it's going to hopefully help out companies that sell medical products to hospitals, and if that is part of the program, then I would see our industry growing and their industry growing, and I guess time will tell if that's a benefit that will come of the bill, and so we hope to continue to grow as we have been in the past in that area. Yeah. So
you're a billion-dollar company, and so what new products are coming out with Teks Pack?
Well, actually, we're a division of a billion-dollar company. ESCO is our parent company. They're on the New York Stock Exchange, and Teks Packaging is a division based in Huntley, Illinois. And as I mentioned, we're in the thermoforming arena and predominantly medical, but we also do some retail packaging. And we recently came up with a process where we're actually printing on thermoforming and then forming it, so you can actually have your graphics on the plastic, and gives you some marketing pop. We just recently finished a run for 7-Eleven for the Slurpee drink cup lids with the Ironman 2 logo or theme on the drink cup lids, and it was very successful. So we're expanding in that area as well.
So what's the major material that most of your plastics are made with?
Well, most thermoformers form between 3 and 6 materials. The predominant ones are PVC, high-impact polystyrene, and PET, or PET-G. And we're a little unique in that we have a lot of equipment from Germany. We have 9 Kiefel machines that are state-of-the-art, capable of forming much more difficult to form and cut material, like polypropylene, high-density polyethylene, Barax, things of that nature. So we go into an area that a lot of people can't. And the Kiefels are also nice for efficiency and quality. We're able to produce products much faster with a lot less defects.
Yeah. So for the medical industry, what type of plastic do they use most?
Mainly PET-G, blue tint, because when it's sterilized, the blue actually doesn't turn as ugly a color as a clear would. So they add the blue to keep it more pristine.
It's interesting. So a regular clear PET-G would turn a brown tinge or something?
Brownish, yeah. So the blue actually helps it look aesthetically better. And that's a predominant material in the industry.
Would that also be used as some type of indicator to say the tray's been sterilized when it's changed the color blue?
They usually put little stickers on the outside of the cases that turn a color after it's sterilized that give you the indication that it has been sterilized. So that's in another process. But yeah, you could tell that a tray has been sterilized, especially if it wasn't blue tint. It would tend to go browner. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so your parent company, as you mentioned, is a billion-dollar corporation, and so the small business bill that the president has signed probably doesn't affect you as much, but do you have customers that could certainly use that and benefit from that bill?
More than likely, yeah. We're probably not as affected by that as companies, in a positive way, as companies that would be smaller, startups, things of that nature. And we do target those customers, but most of our customers we look for customers with bigger volume runs because our machinery takes a while to set up, and so we kind of like the longer runs. You know, that's ideal. Of course, everybody does, but then again, you want to stay with the smaller guys too because their products could become big. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So does your company use social media in any fashion? LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, or any other of the 300 or so plus?
Yeah, most of our guys are on LinkedIn, and we do have a web page. So that would be pretty much the extent of how we use it. We're currently going through a program now with an outside company to help us develop that further, and we just started that process with an interview to our customers and the salespeople to find out where we're at in that whole process and what our mindset is. And I think the next step is to greatly enhance that side of our business. Mm-hmm.
So what is your company website?
www.tekpackaging.com, and tech is spelled T-E-K.
Very good. Well, you taught me a little bit about something I didn't know tonight, about the blue film and that changing color.
That's right.
And let's see, what else do we have?
Well, there's some other things I could tell you about the company, kind of what we specialize in and why. If you're in the medical industry, you would more than likely want to be ISO 9000. So we are ISO 9000. You would more than likely want to have a clean room, and we have a class 100,000 clean room. We can bring it down to class 10,000, but we're pretty much in the 100,000 range. And that's usually good enough for most of the people out there. We also specialize in deep trays, whereas a lot of people stop at about 3 or 4 inches. We can go to about 9. We do the hard, difficult to form material. We're starting to do the printing on thermal forming. And one of the more recent additions to the company is medical products manufacturing. So we're going for our ISO 13485, and that should be completed very shortly because we're starting to make medical parts with the thermal forming process. So we're open to development in that area. And then one of our strong suits is in design. We typically don't go after taking business from other people. We typically like to develop packaging for people. So we would take the product, create the design, do the drawing, do the prototype or the soft tool, and then we go into the hard tool and the manufacturing. Yeah.
That's a lot of R&D, a lot of process design, and you're able to still keep the cost down?
That's right, yeah. Well, because the Kiefels are so efficient, we're able to produce a lot of product in a very short period of time. The other advantage of the Kiefel technology is quick change tools. So we're able to change tools a lot quicker, yeah, than most people. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic little company.
Yeah, we would welcome anybody that could use our processes and our products to come visit us in Huntley, Illinois.
Do they give tours of the facility?
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. Especially big potential customers.
Of course, of course. So you were telling me about one of your products got used in a particular operation recently.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dick Cheney just had his heart taken out, and they put in a Thoratec HeartMate 2, which happens to be in our package. It's got battery backup and little cassettes that you put in and charge and replace. And actually, Thoratec came to our company and played a video for us on their customers and how pleased they were with the product and how it changed their life. Yeah. So we're not only making a product, we're helping people as well.
That's some testimonial right there.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, great. Thanks, Andy, for stopping by. Very useful information. Visit Andy's website, Tech Packaging, spelled with a K. Yep, you bet. And this is Philip Dahlheimer reporting for the Viral Publicity.